Hello everyone, I'm making this video to talk about the latest chapter in Star Wars The Old Republic, Crisis on Umbara. Technically not a chapter, but I'm sure you know what I mean. So the big plot twist, Theron's betrayal, and what do I think about it? Well, my opinion varies greatly based on whether his betrayal is true, whether he meant what he said and he meant what he did, that he really wanted to kill us and all that. Or was he pretending? Was he doing all this to just gain the trust of the Order, the Scions, or whoever these guys are, so that he can infiltrate them? So this is the big variable. Now, if we take everything at face value, if we assume that he does what he thinks is best, and there's no secret plan of infiltration and all that, I kind of like what happened if you're a dark side character. If you were mean to everyone, the people of Zakul, your own alliance, you killed your companions, you became a dictator, you refused to help the people of Zakul, you sided with the Empire, you led to his father's death, and all that. If you did all these things, a betrayal like this is exactly the kind of thing that I would like to see and love to see, and just, I'll be so happy. But the fact that he still does the same thing, even if you did the exact opposite of what I've just said, you could have been the nicest guy to all of your crew, to all the people of Zakul and the galaxy, and you could have sided with the Republic and only used the power of Theron Shan in your special weapon, and you could have romanced him since, before these expansions all the way through. Then you became a peacekeeper, you used the fleet to help Zakul and all that. And in the end, he tells you that you're the face of oppression or whatever he says. Is he insane? Is he on drugs? What? It makes zero sense. It's just a twist for the sake of there being a twist. I don't like it at all. I mean, it's the worst thing since Mass Effect 3's ending. Or maybe I should say since Mass Effect Andromeda at this point. Now, what if he is pretending? What if he's just trying to infiltrate the Order? I don't hate it then. It's quite interesting, and I'm curious to see what happens next. I do have two problems, though. The first one is, why is he not sharing his plan with us? Certainly, especially again, if we're light side, if we're romancing him, I mean, certainly we can trust him. Why is he not sharing his plan with us? Now, probably the only explanation I can think of this is that his plan is so crazy. Maybe it involves other things that he knows we'll never agree on. And the second problem, probably the bigger problem, is why does he go to such an extent? Why does he try to kill us and then has this little speech? If he just wanted to pretend that he's betraying us, he would have just set up a trap. And by the way, there were a million traps on this train. So we go in this room, the ray shield or whatever that is closes, and then he's like, well, I'm taking the crystals, goodbye. And that's it, that would have been enough. Why did he try to kill us? Why did he shoot us? I mean, he could have killed us. Thankfully, Lana's kinetic barrier, whatever that is, activated, and we just managed to dodge all the bullets. If he was just pretending, that whole shooting at us part was completely unnecessary. The only reason I can think of for him doing all these things is if he was being observed by the Order. If they knew what he was saying, somehow saw what he was doing. I mean, I'm not saying that I'll forgive him easily, but I think this is the only scenario in which it makes some sense to me. And so that is it. Let me know what you think. Do you think this infiltration theory, if I may call it this way, I mean, I already made a comparison to Mass Effect, so why not? Do you think the infiltration theory is plausible, and the whole chapter in general? And that was it. Thank you very much for watching, and until next video, stay tuned and be good.